Here's the number one reason short-term rentals fail before they even get their first booking. Okay, y'all, it's something that we call theming. This idea of theming is really exemplified in places like Kissimmee, Florida. So I'm going to show you some examples of what I mean. Okay, y'all, so this is what I'm talking about. So I'm in Airbnb, look up Kissimmee. I do any week, 10 guests, not a big deal. It's not really a big deal. Well, what I'm talking about is what comes up on this first page, right? We immediately see this idea of theming right here. They've got the, I'm not too sure what that is, which princess that is. I don't remember the name of the movie, but you get what I'm saying, right? They're catering to families, they're catering to families with children, right? Young children, they're giving off that Disney theme, right? This is also an example, right? I think this is the Millennium Falcon, whatever, don't kill me. In home in Davenport, sleeps 20, whatever, not a big deal. But yes, this is the idea of theming. Here, another sick one. I don't know what that is. Let me click on that. It's incredible. Whatever that is, I can't see what that is. Oh, it's a Jurassic Park. Oh, that's sick. I'm a lover of dinosaurs here, but incredible. But here, this is what I'm driving home. This idea of theming, right? We got a Harry Potter room. We've got Elsa. We've got whatever this guy is. We just know it's Star Wars, right? It's really, really cool. So this is like a very extreme idea of theming, right? This is like catering to this is a big market. Obviously, you're near Disney. You're in Disney, right? You're very close to the park. So that's what they're leveraging here. Oh, and here's another example of theming, right? Not on the lower kind of, not the extreme that we just saw in Kissimmee, right? So this is actually my first Airbnb listing. And theming could be as simple as just a color scheme, right? Just a color palette. So if I click on these pictures, right? So we kind of went for a farmhousey theme, right? We have these, we have this, the shutters, the old windows. We have the wooden features. We have this like little picture wall, if you see it, like in the back, right? The hanging mirrors, wood, looking very, very farmhouse-ish, right? But we also obviously have a themed room in the sense of the color, right? So we have, it's all pink. We have that pink, dark pink accent wall in the back. We have light pink all the way around. We have some blue in there. We have some oranges. We have brighter colors, things that kind of naturally will contrast to the rest of the market initially. This is a very simple idea of theming as well. It doesn't need to be so crazy. You could even remove all of these extra bits, right? Like you don't need to, maybe you do need to at least having matching furniture. But my point is, you could just theme a room pink, right? You could just pick pink walls. You could pick pink. Let me go back here to the view. And we'll do the show all photos. But yeah, you could be absent of all these things. It could just be the pink room. You could have one darker pink accent wall. You could do the pink all the way around. We could have painted the bathrooms all pink. We could have did pink furniture, pink bed. We could have done everything pink, and that would essentially be that theme as well. So I'm just trying to really drive this home to you guys. A theme is really whatever you make it. It's just a kind of cohesive style of any sort, or just something that it sticks out in some way. And you have to remember, so theming works because Airbnb is experiential, right? To stand out in a marketplace where, a lot of people already know about Airbnb, you probably have a lot of competition. You already have, people that are decorating generally nice, right? That is cohesive, of a nice style, whatever. When you theme something, it helps in so many different ways, right? From Airbnb search engine optimization to, higher return on your investment. There's so many things I can go so much more in depth about, but as a general starting point, if you just pick a theme that's a little bit different, something that you like, something that you don't see all the time, that's not like the cookie cutter listings that you see that they have, whatever, like exactly what I'm saying. They have nice furniture, it's nice modern designs, new home, nice finishings, but a lot of the time it's all neutral, not a lot of color, very minimal, It's a very easy way to get ahead. It's just a theme, right? And this works because Airbnb is experiential. Okay, so y'all, I'm just gonna give you my 3 easy steps. This is exactly what I do when I'm picking a theme for a room and decorating a room. Okay, so the first step is literally just to pick a theme, right? So if you have no idea where to start, just go to Google, look up interior design themes, right? It's gonna come up, rustic, industrial, modern, mid-century modern. I think Japandi is a new one. I'm not too sure what that's about, but there's a bunch of styles that will give you a very good foundation just to start. And just pick something that you like. Pick something that you'll have fun, picking out the furniture and decorating, and something that you put a little bit of yourself in there. You know what I'm saying? And also, right, like what we were saying before, a theme could just be color. It could just be color, right? So you could still do the cookie cutter, listings that have the same furniture, the same whatever, but have a unique color palette. Have something that pops out, have something that just naturally, visually, when they're looking on the platform within Airbnb, will pop out. And it also comes off as more thoughtful and more unique and all these other things. So yeah, it could even just be a color palette. And a color palette, there's a website, it's called coolers.io, where you could, if you picked a color that you like, you could put that in and it'll randomly generate color palettes till you find one that you like. Or if you really have no idea, just put the color in a Google search. Or a lot of the times the colors, I know for like Behr colors, Behr, Behr, like the one that they sell at Home Depot, they'll give you a palette that has complementary colors and stuff like that. So it's really not so difficult, and it's a really good way to put yourself ahead immediately. Okay, so step 2 is literally just open up Pinterest, right? So you pick the theme. Step 2, go to Pinterest, type in whatever the theme is. If it's rustic, industrial, it could even be some arbitrary thing or something that you made up, right? Like, for example, I just made a listing that's swamp theme, right? So I was literally looking up swamp themed interior design or jungle themed interior, living room, stuff like that. So literally pick a theme, go to Pinterest, put in your theme. You'll find stuff that you like. You could, take screenshots. You can reverse image search if you want to like find the actual product as something similar to that. But yeah, I would do that. And then once you find the stuff that you like, just take a picture of it, right? Just take a screenshot if you're on a computer. Take a screenshot if you're on your phone. Have a location where all of these things are set, because we're going to be using them in your step 3. Okay, and step 3 is very simple. Just open up Google. You probably have a Google account, Google, whatever the heck it is, Gmail. Open up a new Google Doc, right? Take your listing, separate each room with its own page, right? Very simple. So the kitchen is its own page. The living room is its own page. The first bedroom is its own page. The bathroom is its own page. Very simple idea. And then, just label them at the top. Hey, bedroom 1, kitchen, just so you know what's going on. And then take the pictures that you took from Pinterest, the screenshots, and you just import them right into the page, right? So you could put all the pictures of all these things directly on this page, right? So for your bedroom, right, you picked out bed frame, you picked out duvet covers, you picked out sheets, you picked out some wall art, you picked out, I don't know if I said a rug, a nightstand, all these things. You just took pictures of them, just put all the pictures together, and then boom, you have visually, you can see, hey, this works, this looks good, this doesn't look good, hey, I'll manipulate this color, and be as in-depth as you like, right? We put curtains, we put rugs, we put color palettes, we put wallpaper, we put all this stuff. So be as in-depth as possible. And something that we also do, right, so the first page is going to be your bedroom 1. And then the page right below that, just make a little Excel or a Google Sheets, whatever it is, or just make a table, right, and just break them down each item. So put in your bed frame, put in your rug, put in your sheets, one column. Next column, just put the price, right? And then the third column if you want to put a link or whatever. But just this way you have a nice organized idea of everything, of what it's going to look like, how much it's going to cost, and everything that you need to get started, right? And y'all, this is an example of this exact thing, right? So this is a little more nice, just nicer than it has to be, right? It doesn't need to look so super crazy like this. It could just be something like this. This is what I'm talking about, right? So one of our new properties that hopefully by the end of the month we'll have is a 4-2 here in Gainesville, Florida. And something that I really thought would be cool is to do like a swamp theme, right? Because obviously we're in the swamp. So this is that kind of theme. So this is literally exactly what we did. We just made a Google Doc, labeled the rooms, right? Took pictures, and boom, that's it. You see exactly. We also have included the pictures of the actual space as well, just for reference. But and the floor plan, just so you kind of know what's going on a little bit, but really unnecessary. The whole purpose of this is just to get an idea of what everything will look like together, right? So we have monochromatic couch or just something monochromatic. I mean that it matches the other stuff in the picture, right? So we have light greens, we have dark greens, it matches the color palette. We have an idea of what the walls will be painted. We know that the curtains are going to look like. We have some accent pillows. We're going to put a TV in there. We have fans, different fan options. We have blankets, we have side tables, right? And we look at it and we're like, oh, this is cohesive, this makes sense, and I think this is the theme we're going for, right? Second page, living room, boom. All we do is just separate by the actual item. Very simple, very easy. Break down a price, you know exactly what you're getting into and how much everything's going to cost, right? Bedroom 3 labeled, we put it on the spot on the floor plan, and same thing. We have an idea of what the bed frame's gonna look like. Is it gonna match the duvet? Is it gonna match the throw blanket? Do we like the fan? Do we like this furniture? Do we, just basic ideas. And it doesn't have to exactly be this as well, right? This is just like an idea board. So a lot of times you will find like these are individual things that we found, but something like this is from Pinterest, these like mushroom shelves, not exactly something that we've been able to find, but just gives you a basic idea, gives you a vision, something to work on, right? Okay, y'all, and that's this idea of theming, right? I think it's very, very important. It insulates you from a lot of potential problems down the road, right? You're starting yourself on the best possible foundation, right? It's gonna be better for the Airbnb search engine optimization. It's gonna be better for the people that stay. It's gonna be a better return on investment for you. You're gonna make more money. You're gonna find that you're getting booked above the average, and this is just a very simple way to immediately start ahead of the curve. Say competition increases down the road, right? There's a 200, 300 more listings. I don't know, that's a little dramatic, but whatever. You're already above the rest automatically, right? And you're already making more than they would automatically. So it just puts you in the best possible situation, and it's just really important. It's something that you should immediately do. It's something that you should really, really do before you even start booking, before you even start getting these things operational. Just to pick a theme, really stick to it, put a little bit of personality in there, and it will pay off dividends more than you would even realize, I promise you.